I didn't think I was that black.
Bro,
Something
hold
else.
on. My desk is so fucking dirty. I've been gaming with OVO and Kenzo. So my desk is so fucking dirty, bro.
I'm
Code.
just I'm just blessed to be in the same Discord call as MarkyNextDoor.
Nah, bro. I'm blessed to be in the same court as DavieFye, man. The
Wow.
one and
Oh
only
my
Fi
god.
man, bro.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
why?
Yes. Hold up. I have a question to ask Marky, bro. Wait a second. All right, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Generation Gap Podcast, episode number 4, with Marky Next Door and DavieFye, and of course our co-host GOLIIER. How y'all doing today?
I'm
Playing,
good,
man.
bro. I'm just vibing.
Yeah, man. Who you excited to see Cade Cunningham in a Pistons jersey? Because I'm not.
He ain't doing shit for Pistons. He
Whatever,
ain't doing
bro.
shit for the Pistons.
I don't think he's the best in the draft.
He not doing shit for the Pistons, bro.
All right, dude. Nice take, dude.
Jalen Green, the best and the cutest.
Oh
Nah, bro.
God.
I think Evan Mobley gonna be the one, bro.
Oh yeah,
Evan
they
Mobley's gonna be
said
the. Oh shit! Hold on.
they said he's like
Nah, keep it up. Let's
Nah, bro. My bad.
go.
I got the snap camera on, bro. My bad.
No, that's fine. Okay, so I have to like ask this out like that because this is like the trend right now. Marky, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to talk shit on everybody who talks shit on Valorant, and now look it up. Just talk your shit for like 2 minutes.
I don't really have shit to talk, bro. I mean, it's for some people. It's not for some people, bro. But I'm just glad everyone's giving it a try.
Yeah,
That's all I can really say, bro. Like, it's not for some people, and people still shit on it. But like, I'm just like glad people are giving it a chance.
yeah.
That's all I can really say, bro. I'm not the one to get cocky over shit or anything like that. Like, I'm just glad people are liking it. You know, everybody's playing it now, and I mean, all I can really say is just like I'm just glad people are getting into it, and you know, I feel like everyone that's like been like and I've been like a smaller streamer has been like seeing like a lot of blue shit, bro. Like it's been wild.
Yeah.
Yo, Marky, what made you start playing Valorant?
So I remember last year, like before I was in this community, I did like a 24, and I think it was one of the highest streamed games on Twitch. So I went to go and play it on stream, and this was back like I said before I knew everybody. So I was just chilling with like 10, 15 viewers. We were just playing it, and I was playing with like people in my chat, and I was like, you know, this shit's kind of fun, but it's hard. And then I stopped playing it for a long time, and then I think like during my subathon, I got back into it because dude, OVO, oh my god. So like I want to say during October or like during March, I started getting back into Valorant because I played with Angie. She played during my subathon, and I actually got back into it, and then took another break again, and then recently like I got back into it again, and now like I've been hooked. So yeah, it's just been fun, and I'm just glad people like it.
Man, OVO, didn't you get all day with him? Like, can't I get my time? Like, damn. Okay, so my first question is, I wrote this down, and I asked this, you know, to everybody at the beginning of the podcast. I say, what was it like when you were growing up, like when you were young? Like, what was it that you thought you'd be doing, you know, when you're at this point in your life?
You want to go first, Davey? You can.
Move. I thought I was gonna be in the NBA.
Is that like, are you like dead serious?
I'm dead. I thought I was gonna be in the NBA. Cause like ever since I was like when I was like 7, I dunked for the first time when I was 7. Like, and I know it's like it may seem like a little troll. Like I dunked like I really dunked.
You dunked on the 7-footer, the 6-footer.
Yeah, on the Fisher Price.
It don't matter the size. I just dunked, and then ever since I dunked, it was just like, bro, like this for me, like this really gonna be me. But then like as I got older, it's just I started playing video games.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and then I was just like, you know, yeah, man, just playing video games. And then it wasn't until last year, people was like, yo, you should start streaming. I was like, no, I never really wanted to stream. And they was just like, yo, like you're funny, You should start streaming. Then. Yeah, man. Right? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so you've been streaming for a year now?
Yeah, it's been a year.
That's fine. That's fine.
July 23rd.
Damn, you remember the whole day and everything.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you just had the 1 year. Like, what? I was in there. It was like 3 days ago.
Listen, we're not gonna talk about it. Let's not talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it.
I thought it was fine. Like, did something happen I missed?
Oh, yeah, it was fine.
Okay. Yeah. Well, speaking of the... Oh, go ahead, Marky. My bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I was gonna say, so like growing up, I never really knew. Like, I just kind of like I was one of the people to live every day at a time type shit. But like, the thing is, like, criminal justice really like intrigued me, right? Like, I love like CSI, you know, Law and Order type shit. So I wanted to be like a detective. So originally, like, I wanted to be like a lawyer type shit, and then obviously, like, as I grew up, I was like, you know what, like, I don't want to be a cop no more, bro. Like, I don't like because you have to. I realized what you have to do to become a detective, and I said, fuck that shit, right? Because you gotta like. You gotta basically become a police officer and then be there for years, and then maybe it happens. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Fuck that shit, right? So do that out. And then in high school, I got my I before like my first official job, I was working a low key job where I was basically like a security guard, but I was like 15, 16, right? And then I started working at McDonald's for a few years, and then after I quit McDonald's, they're like, dude, you're a big ass dude. Why don't you like work security? And I was like, you know, I was like iffy with it, whatever. But then they're like, oh no, you can come and work, you know, at Target. You can do this. And after that, that's kind of what got me into security. And then I had no idea I was gonna stream. And then literally after, you know, when the pandemic hit, that's when I started getting into streaming.
Okay, hold on. Hiroshima, if you didn't click the link, Westbrook has been traded to the Lakers for Kuzma, Pope, Harrell, the number 22 tonight, and 2 second-rounders. That's crazy.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know how about that lineup.
Damn. Bro. I mean, they needed a playmaker, bro, but I know they still need shooting.
It's not good spacing, bro. To be honest, it's not good spacing, bro. There's no shooters, like, yeah, bro. It's... They'll look to the Lakers, bro. But
for them to have that, I mean, they're gonna be good regardless because they have 3 superstars.
Yeah, regardless.
But they definitely gotta sign like an elite shooter, not like LeBron shooters. You know, like they like actually gotta get somebody.
Yes.
It's gonna be bad.
But sure.
But they got Kuzma out of there, so that's a W for the Lakers.
Kuzma, okay, bro. That nigga sucks. That nigga Kuzma's ass, bro.
I was a big Lonzo person, bro, but Lonzo they never gave him a chance in LA. They just got him the fuck out of there.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll keep monitoring the NBA, but we're gonna do some questions in between and stuff like that. And I don't know why the draft thing is in the corner. Did any picks get submitted? Hold on. Yeah, Cade Cunningham got drafted number 1. Jalen Green got drafted number 2. Okay. All right. So next question I have is, I think the interesting thing about, and kind of one of the pairings we did for this reason is, like, I feel like Davie and Marky kind of end up on the opposite ends of the spectrum as far as like edgy content and like trying to be safe versus just, you know, pushing the boundaries. So what's
Davie? If they're pushing the boundaries, Davie is like dangling off that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro.
Yeah. So what's like what are your thoughts on like Twitch and just it could be personal preference or what like other people look at it as, like, what's your thoughts on like what the line should be and what it shouldn't be?
Davie, go ahead.
What? You're asking me like how I feel it should be?
Yeah.
like I feel like you shouldn't have to worry about like what could get you banned or like like be stressed about like
Mhm.
what you should or should not be doing. Like you should just have fun with it. And that's what I try to
Mm-hmm.
do. I try to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. They be banning motherfuckers for no for.
But
stupid as-
that's what I'm saying. Like that too. Like that's so like people get banned for the most dumbest things. So like
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, and like with me, like, I've had a couple of like slip ups on stream where like I remember during my subathon, I was playing Rust, and I think I showed a tweet. It was Drea. Drea had replied to OVO Sweat saying thank you or some shit when the whole flight show was going down,
Yeah.
and I showed the tweet of her replying to OVO Sweat, and it was a picture of her titties under the reply, and I didn't know. So I literally just ended stream, right? I ended stream like as soon as I noticed, I ended stream, and then I just like restarted stream. I was like, "Yo, do we have?" I think we have. Like, I just play it off, but that's why I kind of like.
W big
I'm
brain.
yeah, I ain't been banned on Twitch, and I feel like I did some stuff like I literally like I used to watch movies on Twitch, whatever, like shows, but I've kind of gotten a bit more careful with that. Like now like I try to like I even like I struggle to have people on my streams a lot too. Like I'll bring people on stream that I trust, but like I
Mhm.
don't do a lot of just chatting with like a lot of people because shit happens, and like if something was to happen to me, I want it to be my fault,
Yeah.
not other people's fault, so that they don't get shit or anything like that. But that's why with me, like I play it insanely careful. I'm not taking as many risks as I used to take. Um, and I'm not like trying to say that taking risk is a bad thing, because there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong. But yeah, with me, I played super. I just played insanely safe, and I just try to stream for me, and like you know, I just kind of do whatever I want to do, really.
and like another thing too, like Marky's in front of like a bigger audience. So like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like it's
Okay.
even more risky.
So then that's a good question then, because like, Davey, I mean, obviously you don't have a small audience, but I mean, what you're doing? I mean, I probably say you're like around 75 most of the time. Yeah,
I think like
you're dangling on partner.
Uh,
So
Yeah.
on the requirements. So like, let's say
Believe it or not, Davey, we're not that far off, bro. We're not that far
man,
off.
Marky, stop, man, stop. Go ahead.
We're really not that far off.
But like, so let's just say, like, let's not put a number on it, but let's just say like you double or triple in viewership.
Mm.
Do you see your content like changing drastically, or do you think it's gonna stay similar? Or even if let's just say like, because like 200 in the grand scheme of it isn't. Let's just say you get up to 1,000. Like, do you think at that point?
Um, I wouldn't change. Like I don't think like if you're doing something right, like if you go from that to 1,000, like there's no reason to change in my opinion. I don't think
Yeah.
change anything. Um, but like it may be things like I do differently, like be more cautious and like stuff like that. Yeah.
No,
Uh,
Definitely be more cautious because when you're in front of that big audience, it's a bigger chance of you
Bro,
if
and
you
it's just like
getting that.
and it's like weirdos that like want to see you like their
Yeah.
downfall, and like it's
I
just
mean,
weird.
we've seen that firsthand with Chenzo, so I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
obviously free to kid, man. But
Alright.
Mhm.
I got a question for you, Marky and Davey. So basically, I ask this all the time, but like, it's just something I need to know. How was y'all support system like when y'all told y'all parents? I don't know if you're like parents or whatever, no, or like whatever, but like how was your support system with like when you said you wanted to start streaming?
You can go, Mike.
All right. So even to this day, like, there's really no support system. Um. Like I've said this all the time. Like, I used to stream really late because, people would just barge into my room saying, "Hey, we need this," and and I thought like, oh, maybe if I made some money, then they'll see it. And I did like, I did a subathon and it was pretty successful. And I showed, hey, I did this, I made this amount of money, and then that still wasn't enough. So like essentially, what it came out to be is just like I just had to like, I kind of made it like a hobby, and when I kind of made it like a job, it kind of started getting unenjoyable for me. Like, I would stress
Yeah.
out about shit. I would stress out about like viewership. I'd stress out about numbers, all that, and basically, I ended up, I kind of took a break from it. I stepped away for a little bit. I was like, like I kind of need to like get my head back in it, and in terms of, like support system, like I would say it's more like a belief thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, they just want to see like they just want to see they just want to see what it does for me before. Like, I'm still not financially stable, but it's helped me a lot. Like, just paying the bills every month is like good enough for me, type shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Oh,
that's why I'm just kind of doing it.
What about you, Davey?
um, like they don't see a problem with it. It's just like something new. Like they never seen nothing like that before. Like
Mm,
what the fuck is Twitch type shit. But it's
yeah.
just it's just like at the end of the day, they support whatever I do. So
That's a W.
That's dope. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I still get questions. I'm still in the baby phase, and like nothing's really changed in my life at this point. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, I get that. So, okay,
yeah, and like
so
when I was
oh yeah, go ahead.
I would say when I was working, like literally, like I would work like 7 days in a row, and then the one day off, I'd want to stream, and the whole like sports and they'd be like, nah, like you got to do shit, we got to get shit done, or type shit. So I would literally like lose out on stream time because I'm doing shit. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's getting a little better, but at the end of the day, it's just little things, man. That's like it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely. Okay, so the next question I had was, what what were like your biggest influences? It could be just in your life, in general. It could be streaming content, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Who would you say like you could pinpoint those people? Who would that be?
Um,
oh, you can go, Marky.
oh no, I was gonna say, what do you mean, like inspiration, like life or like streaming? What do you mean?
Yeah,
And just like in general,
yeah.
like just
I would say
any-
first life. I think that's more
yeah.
important to be honest. But like streamers can be that as well.
I mean, you can go for it, Davey. I'm
Um, in life inspiration probably like, oh, man. I'll just go with streaming. With streaming, probably like I used to watch like a lot of Cash Nasty.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then from Cash Nasty, that's when I found out about Bruce. And then like, um, also like when I first thought like I had like a little thought about streaming at first was Alonzo. Like Alonzo was like
Alonso.
kind of yeah like Alonzo was really like one of the only people I was watching. Um,
Mm-hmm.
then like in life probably like my mom
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
mm, yeah, I'd say my mom for life, my mom. But like because like she always got my back. Even though like we do get into it, like we get into it a lot. Like she always got my back. Um, and for streaming, obviously like the people that I look up to was like would be like Chenzo OVO. But like if there was a streamer that I would say that like I wanted like obviously like Lowe's, Chenzo, Vio, like I love it. Like I'm just really cool with every one of them. Like they kind of got me to where I am today, kind of shit. But if there
Yeah.
was like a streamer that I would like watch, and I'm like, yo, like I want to, I don't want to say I want what they have because that sounds weird, but
Yeah.
I would I would kill to be in the position type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Bruce because like Bruce is like his community, like they'll literally watch anything, right? Or like
Yeah.
he'll do anything and they'll eat that shit up, and that's kind of like, I want to be that person that's kind of what I've custom like my community that I have of people that I watch read, to do.
Like a loyal viewer base.
Yeah, loyal viewer base, and then
Feel
the
that.
fact that I don't have to be streaming like I don't have to be streaming one thing for them to come, right? I can stream literally
Yeah.
anything I want and just chill and not have to worry about that shit. So yeah, so that's why I kind of that would say that would be like my streamer inspiration, but like obviously like uh like Chendo, Violos, like they've all done a lot, and I can like, I can't pay type shits. That's what I would say.
Okay. So,
You got anything?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, GOLIIER.
Let me think. So I don't know. I can't really think of none. Right?
I got a few. Don't worry about it. So I think an interesting thing about I think GOLIIER did a tiny bit, and I know Marky did some before COVID hit. I think that was something that like really like started a lot of people's careers. So like I'm just curious to hear from everybody now that I mean, I don't know, like it kind of seems like it's having a little bit of a surge back up again, but like now that it's kind of like over in a way, how does that affect, like how you feel about streaming and how you feel about spending your time in different, places and doing different things?
You mean like what, like the pandemic?
Yeah.
So, I mean, before, man, it was like, everything was shut down. So, literally, like, I was basically forced to be home so I could stream every day. I was doing, 140, 150-hour streams a month. Literally, I was literally doing, like, if I go back to my thing, I was literally, like, there was I think, like, November, December, I think I streamed 140, 150 hours. Like, and I was enjoying it, but then when I got down to the numbers, after the pandemic hit, I looked at the numbers. I'm like, like I got paid this much this month, and I streamed almost 200 hours. It doesn't add up, and I never did it as a job, but the thing is I was getting unemployment, right? Because the pandemic, so I was able to stream comfortably. I didn't have to worry about money like that. And then when the pandemic kind of when it kind of like, I mean, it's still a thing, but with everything being lifted, right? Like people going back to work, like obviously, I think the first month when I had to go back to work, I think I streamed like 130, and then the next month I streamed 80 or 70, and I was like, I wasn't happy because, I wanted to stream more, and it was hard. I kind of realized how hard it was for me to balance because, I'd come home from work tired. I'd fire up at like 12 in the morning, and I'm like, and like the viewership, like I said, it never really affected me, but it started to affect me then because, I would fire up at horrible times, and the viewership just wasn't there, and I was like, it kind of messed with my grind. It kind of messed with my mentality. So, that's why I said like getting back into streaming, like, after the stuff that went down, like it was a curse because like the income or like money has been insanely tight recently. But like the fact of the matter is, I do live streaming. I'd love to do it full time. Will I be able to ever? That's always a question that's up in the air. But obviously, I've been looking for jobs off stream like crazy, like, just trying to figure out what I can balance with it. But the only way that I'd be able to do it full time is if, there's growth or, I get hit up by someone where I can do it like a job. But till then, it's basically like, it's basically a pipe dream.
Yeah. I get that.
So I can really get.
What about you, baby?
To be honest, like I feel like it didn't change anything for me. Like really, to be honest, like it's just the same thing. Just like I stream less than what I did when the pandemic first started. Just a little bit less, but like it's really the same thing.
Yeah, it used to piss me off because Davey would do like 72-hour streams every week, bro, and I'm like, bro, and he'd be like, I'm grinding for partner. I'm like, bro, you streaming 90 hours a week, bro. That's not gonna help you, bro.
Yeah. I tried everything.
What do you think?
I used to have that same grind though, because I literally I used to do like 14 to 18-hour streams, and I'd literally be like, yo, I'm not sleeping until I'm partnered, and then I got partnered, and then shit, nothing changed. But I mean, I could respect that grind a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think was your like golden moment on Twitch? Like your golden moment. Like what was like oh shit.
Hold on, let me answer this for Davey real quick. I think it's definitely crashing into the building in GTA. But
I mean, probably you're right. Yeah, hey man, yeah.
Nah, but go
ahead. Probably that, or like, yeah, probably just me flying into playing on GTA.
That clip is crazy, bro.
But me personally, my fault.
No, go ahead.
But me, my personal like favorite moment is when I did the stream with Jake. I did the stream with Jake, Flex, V, and Alonzo. Like that's my favorite stream.
Oh, that was a good ass stream.
Thank you, bro.
Like, I think my golden Davey moment was when OVO used to stream like every morning before things changed. He rated Davey with like 900 viewers.
Oh my god!
And Davey was playing GTA with 900 viewers, and Davey used to stream off the PS4, and Davey ends his stream, fires up 2K, and drops to like 50.
Bro, I still get jokes about that.
That's
he said the chat said play team up. He end stream and they all leave when he end stream.
Bro, I'm like, no. Literally before I ended, I was like, yo, y'all better not leave. He's like, okay, yeah, we got you.
And he fires back up and everybody leaves. Everybody left, bro.
That's funny.
Yeah, and I bro.
Yeah, that's a good moment too.
I think for me, like the biggest moment I had for sure was when me and Tim did the IRL. I had a blast. Like that was my first time meeting him because I was super nervous, because like we would hang out in Discord almost every day, but we never actually hung out. Yeah, we live pretty close. I wouldn't say like really close, but we live pretty close to each other. And that was like I was nervous, because I was nervous as fuck to like, because I was like, oh shit, like I like besides Discord, we never had like a real combo, And then we linked up, and then the IRL, like I think he said we hit like 2,400 viewers, something like that, doing it like. That was the most that I had ever been, and I was just like I was acting myself, I was just basically what I was behind the camera, behind the PC, and then we streamed IRL at Kane's, and then that was like my biggest stream ever. I think because we had hit 1K, but just chilling, and that was like when I actually got to like meet him and know him, and then literally he's become one of my favorite people. So I would say that moment, but. For me, I think my favorite stream. I mean, to be honest, my entire sub, like, I'm never the type of person to be cocky. I've always been humble about everything about Twitch and all that. But my favorite streaming moment for sure, like my subathon, I felt like every single day, like, I've always been the type of I plan that shit. Like I planned the subathon. I was like, oh, this shit's only gonna go like 4 or 5 days, but I planned like I think I planned 14 days, and then. By the 14th day, I was running out of shit to do, but I felt like my subathon was like my moment because like every day was like crazy shit, and I felt like every day was a new day. I wasn't doing the same shit. Maybe Roblox, maybe, but like my subathon, like every day something crazy shit happened, and I just like I loved it, and I couldn't like that was probably the last time that I genuinely like. I've been enjoying streaming recently, but that day was like I could see myself doing this every day.
Speaking of your subathon, during your subathon, it was a very long. Well, was there like a time part of the like subathon that you were like, dang, when is this shit gonna be over?
Same to Davey. Like, Davey had a crazy one too.
Yeah, they had a crazy one too.
But the thing with mine. Oh no, I'm not sad. I was looking at the draft. The thing with mine, I didn't plan out my shit. Like I wish I made goals and shit. It's just I just didn't. It was my first one.
You just did it.
Yeah, I just did it. Like it was just whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what about you?
Well, with my subathon, like, when it was gonna end. The only time I hated being on there, was the last day because the timer would get down to a minute and then somebody would get back.
Oh my god!
And literally, I like it was midnight and my subathon timer was down to 2 hours, and I ended up staying up till 8 in the morning, and then I finally it was supposed to be uncapped, but I literally said I capped that shit. I was like, like I'm done.
Bro,
Like I'm done.
all gifters, like every single gifter y'all see are just trolls. Like they're just
Yeah.
trolls for money, literally.
Yes.
And also my chat got hella possessive because like, I would sleep and I would throw on George Lopez, right? And then literally every fucking morning I would wake up and I'd like the episode would end and I'd get back on stream. They're like, no, shut the fuck
George
up.
Lopez, yep.
So I would literally get back on stream and they would like bitch me, and then I would just get off stream for like another 2 hours. I'm like, you know what, bro? Fuck it. I'm gonna go make some coffee. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Like, I'm gonna just leave on the George Lopez, bro. And they ate that shit up. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd love to do another one, but I just feel like within the past few months, there's been so many done that I like. When I did mine, I think only 3 subathons had been done when I did mine.
Yeah.
And now there's been like 15 or 20 of them. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my god, everywhere I go, it's subathon.
Facts. Subathon everywhere, bro.
I've noticed it's died down some, but there was.
Bro, it was one. No, it definitely died down.
It was like April, I want to say. I think April. I think everybody had one. Like dead ass.
Yeah.
April, and then it literally got bad. But I mean,
I was so mad because I think I had to do mine in May. Because I don't think I'll ever be able to get to do one again with my job. And I was like, I gotta.
I remember you did one, and I came into your stream. It was like the first time I ever followed you. And you literally, I think you had to go to work, and you had just music playing for the entire day. And I'm like, dude, this is the most cuff song.
That was. I think that was the time when he went out with his like friends and fucking his wife, and he just had fucking lo-fi music for like
he had lo-fi
13 hours,
playing on stream for 13 hours. And
that's what I'm saying.
That was bad because I don't know. There was a miscommunication with me and my friends, and like, I don't know, like, they didn't really realize that I was like gonna have to be sitting there the whole night. And I was like, I'll just pause the timer, I guess.
Yeah, and then I remember. I think I even I know in your chat, she loves Scotty did a subathon, and I think I popped in because I didn't follow him, but he popped up, and like you see, that's the thing. I love to watch I love watching random people's streams, bro. And sometimes I don't even follow, so I don't know. And I think he was on the GTA. Like you've been kicked out for being AFK for like 4 hours. Pop in.
Imagine doing a subathon, bro. Subathon on the console, Scotty. I don't know how you did it, bro. I couldn't do that shit, bro.
I actually started streaming on the PS4, bro. That's why I hated that shit because.
Hey, console stream is up next, bro.
No, it's just like when you want to switch a game, you gotta close the app.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta end the stream.
No, the thing is that. I feel like that's only on PS4. On Xbox, bro, it just fucking puts like a one screen, and then you won't hear nothing until you get back to until you get on the next game. It doesn't end your stream. That's why I like Xbox stream better than PlayStation stream.
Nah, I started off with PS4, and I don't know why, but like my biggest stream I ever had, like when I was streaming on my PS4, was literally I was playing the MW2 campaign shit. We did that, and I think I pulled like 40, and then Just Dance, bro. Nobody like other shit would be like 6, 7 viewers, and then Just Dance was 20, and then that one time was 35. But
console stream is up next, man. Console stream is up next.
Yeah. Okay, so chat. I think we're kind of good on like some of the questions that we wrote down, like some of the. So I do exclamation mark form. A lot of the questions have already been submitted, so I'm gonna go ahead and start them. If you have more, go ahead and feel free to put them in. So I'm gonna leave this person anonymous, just because they did put their name, but they said I'm still new to the community, or I guess just Twitch because I know who this is, and they're kind of like in several different ones. He said I'm trying to get my name out there. A little bit more advice on how to. And I would just say, like, just literally just, like, reaching out as much as you can. Even if you're, like, if you don't have good equipment, like, getting a face cam is big.
Yes.
Getting a decent microphone is big. That's like some little.
I mean, bro, chatting, bro. Everybody started off as chatters. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pretty much everyone that streams now started off as a viewer, bro, and then getting your name out. One person I bring up is like Cyrus. Like, I know Cyrus started streaming. People know him because he's a fucking troll, but you know he kind of built up at least a viewer base where people could watch him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, go ahead, Bob. You're good. I was just I had to like. You're good.
One thing that I learned is like how important connections are. Like when I stopped streaming and then I came back, and like I didn't at that time I think I was like kind of scared just to like reach out to people or like DM people like would you be down to come on stream, because like I didn't want to get denied. But it's just like I was just like fuck it. And then like now I'm starting to see the growth with it. Like I could have been like I could have been reaching out to people like, but I don't know. Yeah, like connections are really important. Like you got to be connected.
Collab.
Go ahead.
I think collabs too, like collabing with like just different. You don't got to be like a big streamer, just like collabing with like, you know what I'm saying, people in general can get your name out there.
Yeah, I mean like I don't know. It's just that like David said, connections, and then just kind of getting your name out there, bro. You know, the first time I even talked to Chento, we played fucking Fall Guys, and you know, fucking we did a wager, and I basically lost money, but it was the way that, you know, I kind of ended up getting to know him a little bit.
Yeah. So you're basically what you're saying is you're just like OVO and Los, you know what I'm saying? You paid to be his friend, but it's okay.
I actually don't know how, you know, it's like, I mean, that was the first time we talked, but like the only time I honestly don't know how we became friends. I think the only thing I remember is the first ever podcast, and that was actually, I was gonna quit streaming after that shit because that was like my first introduction to like the community, and it was rough. But I think after a little bit, you know, I kind of adapted to it.
Yeah, because I think I remember the podcast you're talking about. It might have been like the second one or something, but
it was me, Hollow, and Kame and Chenzo.
Oh, okay, that's a different one then.
Yeah,
I definitely, there was one day, I want to say like May, and kind of like my like into finding all these different Twitch communities, you know. There was an OVO stream, and it was you and Bauer, and there was a couple other people, but you were still Leon Kennedy 45.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, bro.
I remember following you and Bauer, and I kind of got plugged in with Bauer for a little bit, but I wasn't trying to stream, so.
Yeah. I remember you because I think I needed mods. I'm like, this guy mods for everybody, and then I think you came into my chat, asked for mod, and then I ended up unmodding you because you just never came back. So, yeah.
Nice. I think that was really the time when you were, and you still do this, but like you be streaming when I'm asleep 9 times out of 10.
I never have a consistent stream schedule because like, I mean, recently I've been trying to stream more during the day, but like, you know, like I said, I used to stream night because nobody would bug me, and then I would stream all night, and I didn't see like obviously, you know, the viewership would be there sometimes, but like the growth, there was just no growth. So I switch it up a bit. You know, I did like the late nighters. The late nighters was another thing with the pandemic because I didn't have to go to work, right? So I would fucking stream all night, and then you know, like then, you know, recently I've been streaming more like morning, midday, and it's been a little bit of mixed, like wishy-washy, but like for me, I can do longer streams during the day, but during the nighttime, it's like I barely had to leave my setup most times.
Yeah.
It's just a mix and match. It just depends on when I want to stream, and
Yeah, bro.
Let's see what the next one is. Scotty said, I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you, Scotty. Davey said if he was taller, he'd be good at basketball, but does he have any basketball experience?
Man, I lost so many channel points. I don't even want to talk about it, bro.
Next question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, young narrow. Sorry. This is an interesting question. They said, do either of you consider yourselves clouded in your respective communities, even?
Nah, bro.
Hell no.
I knew you would say that, but I think that's just an interesting thing that, like, you know, and this is no disrespect.
Bro,
like,
I'm gonna be real with you. 200 viewers ain't shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
200 viewers ain't shit. And I've literally, like, for me, what I'm doing, bro, is like, yeah, you know, I got partnered. I got used to like 300, 400, 500 viewer streams, but like, at the end of the day, bro, like, what I'm kind of doing is I'm trying to branch out. You know, I do shit that not everybody does. You know, I'm accustomed in my, like, you know, I'm blessed to at least have the connections that I have, bro, to talk to the people that I get to talk to. Like, you know, I've had streamer talks with, like, you know, Bruce, like Chenzo, Vio, and Los, and I've literally just been like, you know, been able to do my shit where I recently, bro, like, I don't give a fuck what I do, and like the people that'll watch me, they'll watch me regardless of what I play or regardless of what I do on stream. I don't gotta worry, like, you know, my like one thing I noticed, you know, because I'm a very analytic person, is like I'm basically just like I'm locked in, you know. I'm like I see what people do, like I know I kind of learned how Twitch worked in a few months. I looked around and I'm like, okay, so, you know, people used to joke around about the spreadsheet shit because, you know, I would stream hella late and people would be like, oh, you're streaming because Lowe's ain't streaming or whatever. But like, I used to like know, like, okay, so, you know, and this is just like when I first started streaming, it was like, okay, so I would stream from this time to this time because this person was streaming or whatever, and literally, you know, I would play this, or I would see like I'm just gonna come out and say it, right, like Chenzo would be like at 2K viewers doing just chatting and then hop on a game and then the viewers drop, and I would be like, okay, that's what I don't want, you know, like I don't want to be worrying about, like, you know, I don't want to be worrying about having to please people, you know, because that's not what I do when I stream. When I stream, it's like we're just chilling, doing whatever. And now, like, you know, I can kind of do anything I want, and I'm kind of blessed that, you know, the community that I have, you know, we can do that. I can basically just chill and do what I want to do, and I don't got to worry about, you know, like, yeah, you know, the viewership fluctuates. Like sometimes I'll be at 100, 200. It doesn't matter for me though, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I'm kind of I'm building up something to where I don't gotta, you know, I can be one of those streamers that just does anything and people will watch, you know. So that's why I'm kind of, that's why sometimes I'll play really weird games, and, you know, maybe I'll drop under 100, but like at least then I'll know, hey, this whoever's here under 100, you know, they're here for me. Yeah, I just, you know, I get to just chill.
Yeah, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? You're one of the streamers that played that are willing to like just try different shit and like, you know, not fucking just try to stick to one thing. I respect it.
I try to, like, you know, I try to make every stream different, and like sometimes I do go back and do different shit or doing the same shit over and over again, but it's just a learning process.
Yeah,
that's good. That's definitely like a good like goal, I guess you could say. Like to be able to play whatever you want and still have a good amount of viewers watching you and like staying with you while you play whatever you want. Feels like a good goal. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay. Emo bomb, but this is the first time this has been asked. This is like a very interesting question. Why did both of you agree to be on the podcast today?
I don't know.
So you don't fuck with me. You know, it's just something to do. I get it. You know.
I mean, really, go ahead, Davey.
Really, for the most part, like if I get asked to do something on stream, like I'm probably gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like for the most part, like the people that ask me, like I fucked with.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to, you know, I like to just chill and talk to people, bro, and like, you know, I was like, you know, I'll just come on here and just chill and just talk for a bit, and you know, I don't really stress, like, I don't know. I like to collab and like maybe if it helps, maybe if it doesn't help, it doesn't matter for me because at the end of the day, it's just like, I just love to be. I love to collab with like just about anybody,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much all I can say. That was just like, y'all wanted to, y'all hit me up. I was like, it's just something I can do for, you know, just to help out. So.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah, I thought that was an interesting question that people want to know. So. Let's see what else we got. Why is 90% of Davey's content stolen?
Oh my god!
I know.
Not gonna lie, there was a good solid 2 weeks or a week that this man, I would come in this nigga's Davey chat in the morning, and this man would be watching fucking hot tub streamers.
I know exactly who said that. Fucking beaming.
No comment. Somebody said this is a interesting. It's kind of the same as how I get your name out there more. It said, "How do I become the next industry plant?" And my advice is to not become the next industry
plant.
No.
Bro, some of the things I've had to endure, man, to be where I'm at today, I shit y'all not, man. Some of the shit I've had, people call me the Chenzo industry plant, or
Yeah, bro.
They call me the new Don, right? What? But literally, bro, it's been fucking some of the shit that I had to endure, man, to be able to be here today. It's been fucking horrible. Like I said, there were the two times that I've wanted to quit streaming is literally it's been because of backlash type shit or anything like that. It's been fucking rough, but no, you don't want to be the next industry plan. Just literally, if you want to be there for your 10, 15 viewers, man, or 20, however many you pull, I that's why I've been appreciating the streams lately where there's not a lot of viewership because stuff like that. It's been fucking
yeah.
Definitely.
Marky used to be the industry plant. Oh my god.
No, that was a legitimate storyline, and I remember. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh my god, Phantom! I think I know it. You had the fucking industry plant emo.
I did.
Nah, this man.
I remember. I'm not gonna lie. I remember that industry plan emo. And I think it pissed me off the first time I saw it because you would use it on me. I think you're like, yo, what's up, man? You put the industry plan. I'm like, yo, this guy's a fucking weirdo. And then a few months later, here we are.
No, I was so I think what it was is I was just so excited to have an emote. And I was just I didn't know what to do. So I tried to make an emote that when people saw it, they'd be like, what the fuck is that? And they just have to click on it.
No, respectfully, it was a dog shit emote, but the dog shit
it was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. Nah, my emotes. I don't care. Legend for Life, I see you say miss it. You better not fucking miss that dog shit emote.
Yeah.
That was one of the... Bro, my early streams, honestly, you guys can be like, oh, it was funny. No, they were dog shit. They were absolutely terrible.
That's what made it funny, bro.
So were mine, bro. So were mine. Trust me. But before, I was...
Bro.
My emotes were fucking horrible.
Honestly, bro, I feel like that's how it was with everyone, bro.
Yeah, no, I know how it is.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody has some dog shit ass streams, bro.
No, I know. No, for sure. But yeah, to that industry plant question, it's just make friends, make your own community, and then start integrating your community with another community, And I think that's how that's the way to do it, to be honest. And those are the people that I feel really grow.
Yeah.
Especially now, to be honest, Davey and Marky and, all those people, they came in at a right time. If you're coming in now, there's a lot more competition, a lot more people motivated to start streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And there's less viewers because Corona's basically over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Being with your friends and being yourself is better than trying.
Like me and Phantom, like I said, we got like a little, a little like I say group. It's not. I won't say it's a group, but like just like people we fuck with and shit, and like we all like just been like growing together, especially like this month alone. It's been a crazy month, bro.
Yeah, we haven't even got started, but anyways, let's see. Would you rather do the first 99% of a blowjob or the last 1%? That's a fire question. I'm not gonna lie. I'm picking the 99. I'm not getting bust on.
Wait, can you ask that one more time?
Yeah.
Would you rather do the first 99% of a blowjob or the last 1%?
Would I rather the first 99% of a blowjob or the last 1%?
Yeah.
So the last 1%, I'm getting nutted on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Last 1%.
Oh God.
No.
Oh God.
There's no way.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna just sit out of this question respectfully, bro.
I mean, Marky, you have to answer, bro. You have to answer.
Laura.
I'm good, bro. Laura, I got you, dude. That's all, dude.
I mean, if obviously I wouldn't want to do either, but like if I got to pick, I'm 1%.
Honestly, I'm just picking 100.
Why? So that means you're gonna be going for like a good like 2 to 5 minutes, bro, and just you know what I'm saying, and then the last 1% at least. You know what I'm saying? At least at the last 1%, if they about to bust, you can move, bro. You can move away, bro. So like you know what I'm saying? 1%, bro. 1%, bro.
Can we go to the next question?
Yeah, that.
I'm good on this.
I don't care. That was hard. Oh, this is just a nice comment. Y'all are funny. Love watching all y'all stuff. It's cool just being here, watching y'all laugh and express your love and admiration for one another. I'm blessed to watch you guys. It's more than entertainment. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Phil.
Thanks.
Let's see who else. How much you weigh, of course. Oh, this is a good question. What do you consider natural growth on Twitch?
Natural growth.
I mean, Mark, you can go.
All right, so like natural growth for me, is probably So with me, one thing I've noticed is I've seen followers, like I've seen people in my chat that I won't see in other people's chats. There's people that literally or like if they're in other people's chats, like they were in my chat first, right? There's people that literally come to watch me that don't watch anyone else. There's names that I see that I don't see in other people's chats. So I know that once I see that name like popping in my chat, coming back every day, then I'm just like, okay. So if there's someone that you don't see in other people's streams that you see in your stream, then okay, that's natural growth. These are people that are here to watch you.
Yeah.
Like even if my viewership might fluctuate, the one thing I look at is like how many paid subs are there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm averaging about, I want to say like 100, right? And so I'm just like I'm like, okay, so that's about 100 people that use the emotes. Just every day, like I said, I don't really focus on the viewership. I focus more on the names, and I know who's in there all the time. I know who's not other people's things. So when I kind of just take down and realize that, when I realize who's there, who's not there, like, then you'll know. Okay, so this is how you know you're growing, not really just because there's people here that are here all the time.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's pretty much what all I can say.
What about you, Davey? What you think?
Natural growth, just like I don't like just. It's kind of like natural growth. It's kind of like it's something that you just don't force it. It just happens on its own. Like it was times where like I would see my viewer count and like kind of get down on myself. Like it's still times like that, but it's just like if what's supposed to happen will happen. Like that's how you gotta think.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you can't force it. You can't force viewership. Like you can't just it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
I'll watch loaded. I don't know why you sent a clip in Google Docs, but okay. What would you ever go to Facebook gaming? I think my answer is yes.
Wait, but so like if I do Facebook, like I can't be on Twitch either, or I can do both.
No,
No,
you can.
you
You can.
can,
If I could do both, yeah.
Yeah.
but you're gonna have to put a lot of time into Facebook though.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah,
lot of time. I'm
that's
doing
true.
Facebook without a doubt though.
Yeah.
But like the thing with Facebook, like it's guaranteed, like you're guaranteed money, like you're guaranteed. Like with
Mm-hmm.
Twitch,
Sure.
like Twitch, you never know. Like next month on Twitch, like all your shit could just be gone. Like
Yeah, like Twitch is not guaranteed, and that's why I like to just do whatever, man. Or
Yeah.
that's why when I first lost my job, I started looking at Twitch as a job, and I hated it. And I would stress out when there would be like nights when I'd stream for like 12 hours and get like 5 subs, and I'm like, okay, fuck, this was bad. But then you know,
Yeah,
when I kind of
bro.
go back, when I go back to just doing it for fun, then I'm just like, okay, then I don't. It's just side muscle. It's a side hustle. Whenever I get back to work, that's gonna be where the money's at.
Yeah, bro. I feel like you enjoy streaming more when you just do it for fun. Like when
Yeah.
you enjoy streaming way more when you just do it for fun and you're not worried about viewers and you just there to make the best content that you can make. So like I feel like that's when you have the most fun on streaming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Let's see here. I just thought I missed something. I think I would do it, but it would have to be like a low hour deal. I'd have to negotiate it out that way because I have a stable income, stuff like that. So, okay, this is for everybody from Doge. He said, for everybody, do you feel chat such viewers are getting more toxic or streamers are getting softer, burnt out on chat's behavior? I think that's interesting because, like, I feel
That's
like
an interesting question.
we all have very different chats from my
Mm-hmm.
experience. So, what do y'all think?
Dave, you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. I think it's just like as far as the streamer once we took, like the streamer really has all the control.
Mm-hmm.
Like for the toxic shit. Like if they don't want the toxic shit in the chat, like they can literally like make that clear, like no toxicity, like
Mm-hmm.
toxic. But like
It depends, bro. I feel like this community and like where like this community like it everyone in this community can like basically you can take a joke, like you know what I'm saying? Like they're not like soft and shit. But like I feel like as you like look through like I've been around trolling on fucking on an old fucking just around different streamers and like sometimes the chat do be soft, like but it just depends on the streamer to be honest.
but like oh my fault. You can go.
No, go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
And also like bro, it's a difference between like trolling and sometimes like people genuinely hate the streamer, like
But
it's crazy.
that's different. When you like just genuinely like being a fucking hater, then that's when it actually like gets weird as fuck.
Like you could definitely tell like if it's trolling or not. Like, you could
Yeah.
definitely tell.
Yeah, like for me, the one thing I kind of learned too is like, obviously like I got my viewer base from like Chenzo, right? Like Chenzo gave it a platform, and Chenzo came from Los. And the thing that I always knew was like, for years, like, Los would let his chat be toxic, right? And now he's kind of sick of it. But his chat's so accustomed to being toxic that, they don't really expect anything else. Like, they're just what they're accustomed to. So that's why with me, I kind of just accustomed myself to just being, like, or my chat just being calm, not being overly toxic, all that. So
Yeah,
definitely. That's like,
Yo, Pharaoh, thank you for the raid. Can somebody drop a link in chat? It doesn't have to be a mod. Somebody just drop a link. Appreciate it. Go check out Farrah. He's actually a good streamer too. Thoughts on? Oh shit.
Eam Legends cheered
Thank you,
X100 Theffer 47 nice.
Okay. Chat, for all the new people to come in, do !4 form if you have a question for Davey or Marky. We still have a couple more, so no rush or anything. Let me look on this one. What do you see yourself doing in 5 to 10 years? Is a viewer question.
Time will tell, bro.
That's kind of how I feel.
I don't like thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope I'm doing decent, man, because, the position that I'm in right now is like in 5 years, or 10 years. I hope I'm out of the, position that I'm in,
Mm-hmm.
Only time will tell. But, I can just hope that, I'm in a better position.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't really know. I feel like I'm gonna be in I feel like I'll be in a similar situation, just a better version of it,
Yeah.
Me, yeah, I'm still very young, but I do have I am older and I'm out of college and stuff like that, so a lot of my things are set up in life, so I just see myself being a better version of myself, really. Yeah. Alright, what was this one? Thoughts on e-dating? Well, it depends on what you mean by e-dating. If you mean the dating shows or actually e-dating, because that's very different answers.
If you're talking about e-dating, like an actual you have an e-partner, I can never see myself doing that. But if you're talking about e-date streams, it's cool.
It's content.
It's
yeah.
content. Yeah.
It's good in it's definitely good in
sports. Yeah.
Every once in a while, it's fun. When you get somebody I'd say there's probably as far as a big dating show, even when they're at their peak, there's probably one once every 2-3 weeks. I think that's good. And that's across all the channels. We're kind of
the first few, I remember Bob when Bob had the best ones, and then Savoli and Dubs did a few that were fun, but then when there was one every fucking week, it was just to a point where it's bro, respectfully, and that's why I kind of told myself, that's why I kind of accustomed myself to just not doing shit like that. I've done Jeopardies before, I've done shit like that, but I try to switch it up just because I feel even when Chenzo would drink every day, and we would all be a Discord drunk, I would literally tell him, I'm like, dude, everybody's eating this shit they love it, but then as a viewer, as someone that knows what it's like to be a viewer, I feel bad if we did this shit for a week straight, so then I'd be like, let's switch it up, let's do something else. And,
I feel like that's the problem. This community, it eat up so when something's hot and it's doing good, it's it gets eaten up too quick and it gets overdone.
Yeah, there's fucking ox battles. Yeah.
Oh yeah, ox battles. That's probably also why Rust died out too. To be honest.
I don't know if honestly I don't think that our community really killed Rust. That was a whole Twitch trend. It wasn't. Sometimes it's hard when you just watch our people, to notice that. But that was a real site-wide thing.
And it was. I wouldn't say that. It was more so also when everybody was first learning how to play the game. One thing I noticed, and I note this shit all the time, is we find something that's fun, we run into the fucking ground, and then once we all get insanely good at it, it's not fun anymore, right? Happened with Among Us, with Rust. It was the first season was really fun, but then after a few days they reset it. Season 2 was pretty fun as well, and then By season 3, I think season 3, everybody kind of we all literally ran into the floor that we were just like, okay, like we just need a break from it, and
Yeah.
it's hard to play real Rust when you're doing stuff like for example, like Los, right? Nobody wants us sit there and watch Los gather shit for hours and then just get killed by somebody. So the minute Los leaves the
Yeah.
server, they're fucking suiting him up, and then when people are attacking Los, his viewers are gonna get fucking pissed because they're like, you're ruining content or whatever. But I mean, for the most part, Rust was cool. Uh, I have been thinking about bringing it back, but I just gotta figure out um, the right mix of enjoyable to watch, but not Mickey Mouse Rust. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's kind of like why.
Yeah. We got another good question. Thoughts on podcast only streams daily? I think it depends on what you identify as a podcast. If you just identify a podcast as being in Discord with other people, then like I feel like it's necessary.
And I mean, respectfully, like I feel like these Discord, like sometimes they're cool, but
Yeah.
like the I don't know. I feel like people just look at a Discord call and they're like, "Oh, this is the podcast," like
Yeah.
sometimes it is, but like the genuine podcast when people are sit there for 3 or 4 hours just talking to each other and like it's pretty rough. But
Yeah.
I don't know, like they're cool. Like sometimes, like I like people like them because they kill time. You can just sit there and talk to people, but for me, like that's why like I don't want people to I don't want to be dependent on those. I want to do other things. I don't want every stream. I don't want someone to come to my stream every single day and I'm just in Discord with people. Respectfully, like I don't want it to seem like I'm taking shots, which I'm not. But,
Yeah, definitely.
it's just like I just want every stream to be different. I don't want people to like. And I know even people would get sick because I used to get a lot of hate or shit. Like there was like a week or 2 weeks straight where like Chenzo or like I was on Chenzo stream every single fucking day, and people were like, "Yo, I'm tired of this fucking guy," and I was having fun doing it, but I understood at the same time that they come to the stream every day, and I'm in Discord with Chenzo, and they're gonna have a problem. I mean, I understand what people say.
What about you, Davey? What you think?
What the daily podcast?
Yeah, and just Discord culture, I guess.
No, like I find it cool, like how you can like you can do like shit with your friends and like grow, but it's like I don't know. Me personally, like I don't. It's not for like it's not for me.
Yeah.
But like it's actually like it's fire though. Like you can be with your people and like
I think
you feel me,
it's
get drunk and like like have fun on stream. Like that's actually fire. But it's just,
yeah.
like every day.
Yeah, I think there's also a difference between a podcast with other content creators or being in Discord with other content creators and being in Discord with like non-streamers and like your viewers and stuff. I think that's a lot different.
I'll be right back. Give me
no problem.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's a strange question. I've seen gay son or thought daughter about 10 times.
No.
Why is everybody obsessed with that question, bro? Like
I don't know, bro.
I've gotten to the point where I'm not even saying my answer anymore.
Yeah, that question is very much asked of mine, not gonna lie.
Oh, this is an interesting question. What do we think about beefing on the internet and on Twitch? And this one's like targeted at live stream fails, but I know like me and Marky might have a little more knowledge than Davie and GOLIIER would, as far as like I guess like what you would call like PogU streamers, like what live stream fails is, but like it says, do you all believe live stream fails bring in a big number of viewers? And honestly, I don't know.
Beef. It's so like pointless. It's so pointless.
Yeah, that's
Cause it's like, bro. At the end of the day, I don't think anybody's like gonna meet up in person and like,
that's
you
so
know,
sad. Yeah, like
like
niggas don't meet up in person, bro. Like,
they don't have like it be the most petty things that like y'all could easily have a conversation about off stream and like it be squashed, but instead you want to hold the grip. Like it be the most petty things, bro.
facts, bro. Like fucking, like bro. When I used to fucking like beef with niggas, bro, it would always be like, you know what I'm saying, we tap it out, but like I don't know this. That's why I don't know. That's why I don't like internet beefing. Like so I don't like internet beefing like a joke and shit. But like other than that, nah.
I mean, I think everybody kind of knows like what kind of like public discourse I had. I kind of got to this point where I'm just so over it, and I'm like really open to anything at this point, and like it's just like I'm starting to get to a point where it's like I might be mad at somebody for a short period of time, but at the end of the day, everybody's human and makes dumbass mistakes, and I don't want to hold on to that for forever. So, yeah.
Marky, the question was, what do you think about EB?
It's corny as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, for me, I've always been a person where, like, even if, like, you know, the longer I've been in this community, the more I kind of, I've understood, or, like, they've been kind of getting more to me. But, you know, for me in general, it's always been, like, I don't have problems with anybody, you know, they don't live near me, right?
Yeah.
If I have a beef with somebody, they had to have done something to where it affects me physically, right? But otherwise, like, you know, people have done stuff on Twitch where I'm like, okay, that's fucking weird. But, you know, okay, maybe like that was weird what you did, but it's never been like a genuine dislike, you know, because at the end of the day, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's not that, you know, there's more urgent matters, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's all I can say.
We got like 2 more questions probably, and then we'll probably try and wrap it up. Thoughts on using girls for content? Hey, I'm in no position to talk about using girls for content, so.
Okay, all right. So,
my favorite, one of my favorite Davey moments was coming into a stream, and his whole stream was just 9 different Twitch girls.
Okay, bro. Because at the time, bro, the hot tub shit, that was when it was at its peak. But for me, it's like, if that's what you want, like if that's like what you want your streams to be, like you know, like calling a girl and getting her on stream. If that's what you want, like your content to be, then I don't see a problem with it. Like,
yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
I don't think it's hurting anybody, really.
I used to be like the type of person, you know, where it did get really repetitive, but like all the dating shows that I was on, for the most part, I had a good time. So
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what it was like as a viewer, you know. But I don't know. For me, like the only time you could say I maybe used a girl for content was during my subathon, when I did an e-date where, you know, everybody thought she was my crush or whatever. We did an e-date for content. But for the most part, I just you know, I just try not to depend on anyone else for my content, and I'm not just fucking anybody that does, right? You know, I don't like I said, I one thing I do like a Twitch etiquette, like I never shit on people's content. Like I offer like recommendations, right? Like I'm always like, hey, maybe you should switch it up by doing this, but I would never go and genuinely be like, yo, this person streams fucking weak, right? Like they fucking suck, because that's not the type of person that I am, you know.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel like if you have people watching you, then obviously your shit doesn't suck. If you have people watching you, do what you do. So, you know.
I also feel like for me, like I've had girls on my stream, and it's like I know like I'm capable of like switching up. Like I don't always have to bring a
Yeah.
girl on stream. Like I know I'm capable of doing something else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Hold on.
Dude,
WB.
Amy, shut the fuck up.
Definitely
Baby can't
didn't
do this,
mute the
bro.
mic on the, you know what
Yes,
I'm
damn.
saying?
That nigga being on your
We
ass, bro.
heard everything, man.
Damn. That's crazy. Alright, and then I think the last question we kind of got submitted, there was obviously some terrible troll questions, but favorite troll chatter?
Oh, hmm.
Favorite troll chat. Troll chat. I mean, Cyrus is for sure up there, but other than Cyrus, I'd probably say that's a hard question, but I know Cyrus is for sure up there, and then after Cyrus is probably the only person I know that's a troll is fucking Kobe, bro. Kobe's a fucking troll. If you have Kobe as a viewer, Kobe's a fucking troll. And Davey's another troll too.
I'm not a
That,
troll chatter. I don't troll you, Marky.
oh yeah, I do.
You troll me.
Yeah, when when I was gonna kick you from the community, dude, for leaving a concert, dude.
Dude, I'm not even supposed to be here. Like Marky can kick me at any second. Like I probably say my favorite troll chatter probably emo. Can you just
Oh,
be
emo.
he just says he eat rancid shit. Like it's just like why,
bro, yeah,
bro?
emo don't say nothing else other than he be
Literally.
eating random shit, bro.
That's facts.
He literally just be like, oh, no, like I think the first time I saw him, he was in so much chat. Like I took a shit the other day and the water splashed my ass or something. And that's all
He said it splashed on my ass like a frog or a toe, perhaps.
Bro.
Yeah,
What?
it's a consistent troll. He's a consistent troll. I can't not.
Then he'd be like, I'm demented like the Joker. I'm like, dude, like, what's your problem, bro? Yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Who's your favorite show, bro?
Me, I mean, Cyrus is my favorite easily. Javon doesn't even try to be. Javon's one of my favorites. And Jafu.
I remember Cyrus. I think Cyrus used to hate me, and then we're cool now. But he literally was a mod a few months later.
A fucking underrated troll, bro.
You know, it's actually funny because Cyrus is actually a good mod. Like he actually be doing shit when he's in a stream.
Like I used to go in OBS chat and Cyrus would just say shit to me like crazy shit, and then a few months later he would just monitor my chat.
That's fire.
Bro, underrated troll, bro, is fucking.
Who put that command in for Cyrus?
Sexual intercourse.
Okay, dude. Okay, somebody said, Bean Meme said to Davey, he said, what made Davey do his famous plane scene? Like, what was going through your head when you did that?
Okay, so my first ever GTA RP stream, what made me do it, I don't know. I don't even know what made me get on GTA. Like, I just got on it. Oh, no. Someone in chat told me to fly a plane into the building. Okay, listen. Around this time, it was like I think it was 9/11 when I streamed, and it was just fucked up, bro. Like, I don't like it's fucked up, but it was like 9/11. He was like, bro, like it's 9/11, fly a plane into the building, and then I did it. Now it's just like now it's just like whenever I get on GTA, they're going to tell me to fly a plane into the building.
Yeah, that's a fucking crazy ass.
I'm not doing that no more.
All right, GOLIIER, do you have any kind of final thoughts? Wrap this up.
No, man. I'm saying it's been a good little podcast.
Yeah, facts. Chat, I'm gonna drop links. If you're watching on YouTube, everything will be in the description as well. Hopefully, if you're watching this on Twitch, I'm gonna upload the last episode overnight tonight. But I appreciate Davey and Marky for coming on. Everybody say thank you for providing content. Chats, be nice. Yeah.